Welcome back to Trans Guy Reacts. My name is Nick. I make videos about women's college basketball, professional or collegiate. And I am going to make a video about Kelsey Plum getting a divorce, which is honestly none of my business, but I'm still going to make the video. Before I get into that, I just want to say if you are a new women's basketball fan and you only care about one team or one player, this is not the channel for you. Go ahead and dislike this video so I do not come back up on your feed. But if you are a new fan or an old fan and you care about the history, you care about context, you care about, my random ass opinion, this is the channel for you. So let's get back into the video. So Kelsey Plum, who plays for the Las Vegas Aces, met Darren Waller 2 years ago. She met him on his podcast, and she admitted in an interview that that's basically where the situation started with them. She fell in love, like she had all the googly eyes during that podcast and was not even really paying attention to his co-host, didn't really care. But the thing about that is, like, the way that she describes it, I'm like, yeah, it sounds like lust. I don't know if it sounds like love. Apparently they dated for about a year, and then decided to get married, which to me personally, I think is dumb. I don't think that's a good idea. I know people do it all the time, and it usually is a mistake. You really need time to understand your partner and to make sure that you're compatible, especially if you might be long distance or you have really demanding careers where you can't be together all the time, because you want to really live with a person for, I want to say 2-3 years before marriage, so you can really understand their quirks, their weird routines, how they change over time. Because honestly, you're probably in the honeymoon period for the first 6 months, even up to a year. So you really aren't seeing that true person, and you're thinking about all of these things that are like, oh, this is how things are going to be. This is my dream. These are my romantic feelings about this. But romance is not real. Look up romance in the dictionary. Seriously, romantic things are based on falsities. They're fun in the moment, but real shit happens when you have to actually live with someone. You have to deal with eating with them and doing your laundry and paying bills and emotional shit, all the things, right? Darren Waller is kind of known, he has a very interesting past. He's got a substance abuse problem. I don't know if he still does. I can't speculate on that, but the fact that he did have a substance abuse problem, little bit of a yellow flag, just a little bit. People do get clean and they can have great lives, but you have to do so much work on yourself after getting clean, including mental health stuff. You definitely got to work on that. And getting in a relationship and getting married is probably not the move. I personally don't watch football, but apparently he is a really good player. He's a tight end, but he gets injured a lot, and so that has been a little bit controversial. But he's got several $1 million, maybe tens of millions of dollars, so he could retire. Apparently he's thinking about it. He's been back and forth with a few teams, and there's been some controversy there. I don't know. I honestly don't care. I don't watch the NFL. But yeah, Kelsey kind of made a announcement via her social media, and honestly about getting a divorce, and I'm not surprised. I mean, she only knew him for a year. It's just not enough time to date someone, or to get married to someone. If they just would have dated for this whole time, they would have been dating for 2 years, which is a very standard amount of time for people to date. And then it just would have been a breakup. It just would have been like, oh yeah, we broke up. They probably she wouldn't even have to make an announcement about it. It just would have been like, oh, where's Darren? She'd be like, oh, we're not together anymore. Done. But no, she has to make an announcement telling people, oh yeah, I'm getting divorced, when you didn't even need to get married. It's just, I don't know, young people. And then they were forced to be long distance because not a week after they got married, he got traded to the New York Giants from the Las Vegas Raiders, and then you have to maintain a long distance relationship. Maybe you weren't even seeing each other that much because your schedules were already pretty busy, and then now you have to put on the strain of having a long distance relationship. It's just so many things that could have been avoided, but you live and you learn. I hope that Kelsey is doing okay. The things that she said in her announcement was she walked through fire for him. So apparently it was not a good situation. And I hope she's doing okay, and I hope that she learns from this, and then when she's ready to move on, that she's a little bit more discerning. That's all you could ask for. All right, that's it. That's my very biased and unprofessional take on her relationship. If you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next